Fiddler Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. And we're on to attempt number 3 of trying to record this episode. I was getting some sort of weird screen tearing effect that would show up in the game, and I was like, oh no, this is bad. And then it wouldn't show up in the game, and then once I went to render the recording and then viewed it after the fact, after rendering, the screen tearing was there. So I'm kind of hoping, because there's no like screen tearing during gameplay just now. I think I've fixed the issue by messing about with a few settings in OBS. But yeah, we are back on to getting some new trains for the lines. Now we've got a comment from Carrington who was explaining to me that these Virgins in Intercity don't really run between Manchester and Gloucester. They're more of a sort of heavier duty, like longer UK lines, so that kind of made sense. So I'm going to change these up, the both of them. So we'll do this one first. So manage vehicle. Now I've got a plan for this. He did say that cross-country trains did often run near or around this section of line. Now we've got this. This is actually a Transpennine livery. Okay, so I want to use this, the Turbo Star 3. So add that, right? And then I need to change the other one up as well. So what I think I'll do is I will just replace both of these with that. Yep, add that, replace that, and they're getting the sort of newer cross-country trains now. 155 passengers. It's still quite a lot of passengers. The cross-country livery looks really cool. So there it is. Definitely a newer type of train. Now, down here as well, from Bristol to Gloucester, I did a couple of first Great Westerns, and I'm going to change them. So Gloucester to Bristol, yes. Manage vehicles. Now we'll replace the first one, not with a Turbo Star. See, there is different cross-country livery. Wait, I just saw it. So cross-country there. And then head up a bit more. And there are 4 variants of this. So, RREX livery. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to replace the big one with this. So replace. So that one is done. I'm then going to replace the next one with something from up here. Now, yeah, this one here. Add that. Okay, replace. And both of them are done. Sweet. Now, this one I think is just a Turbo Star, but a smaller train. Still got 102 capacity, which is quite a lot. And then we've got the sort of older Class 150, which is down here in Bristol. So yeah, it still looks pretty cool. I'm glad to have the cross-country liveries. We will get more cross-country livery trains and have them rolling around the map. But now we need to select the next route on the map to get some shiny new trains. Inverness to Wick. Now I've got a plan for this route. There are older style ScotRail liveried sprinters, and even though like train companies would never just say, right, here's a line that no one really uses, we'll stick some old unpainted or unchanged livery trains to it. Now I can release it from here though, which is nice. Where are they? Regional rail. See, there's the new ScotRail, but there's an older style as well. Northern by Riva. Is it in here? I think they are. Yeah, ScotRail, right? So, there is a small version and a large version, I think. Add that. Right, so there's the 3. Buy. Set you on Inverness to Wick. And we shall take a look at that in just a second. Now, I think there's another one, possibly in here, right? First National, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Right. ScotRail first branding. So that's like, that is ScotRail, but it's first ScotRail. So is there just the one? Let's check in here as well, just to make sure. Northern, Arriva Trains Wales, ex-regional railways. So where did I see the one that had the 2? Northern by region. Yeah, ScotRail. I'm pretty sure there were 2 of these. I'm near 1,000,000,000% sure. Maybe there's only one. So is it just this one? Well, we could add... Yeah, it was just this one, right? No. There's a 150-2. Right, buy that as well. Once the other one has moved sufficiently on, here it is there. So this is like an old school... This is like the 90s livery. This logo here, I specifically remember this from back in the day. So yeah, this is gonna, what I was gonna do was use a green, one of the green diesels, and then there was a West Highland Railways carriage, so I was going to use one of these in green, and then in here there used to be a West Highland Railway coach, but it's now West Coast Railways. It's disappeared, or it's changed to this. I think that's what has probably happened, because it was green, not as green as the southern green. It was like a darker green, but it did exist. It was there previously. We had it running before. And where's that train? There it goes over the bridges. Now I'll let this run on for a hot minute. Probably till it gets to about this corner, and then it's just got a straight shot out to Wick, and then we'll get the second one released, and then we'll be on to the next line, which I think is something like Peterborough to Norwich or Ipswich, one of those. Right, I think I can release this one now. So select that one, yes please, and get you rolling on Inverness to it's Ipswich to Peterborough is the next one. So the other train should be sufficiently on its way. Yep, there's the sort of old school ScotRail train. Now for the other trains we'll use newer stuff, the newer liveried stuff. I just wanted to get that out because I've not really used it before, and I probably should have. So now we are heading to Ipswich Peterborough. Now it's probably going to be some sort of Network Southeast train rolling on here. It's a long way down. There we go, we've got some trains there. Yeah. Plenty of trains rolling on that York to Carlisle line. Now Peterborough is right here. Do I have a depot to launch your train? Nope. And this is the line here, so it goes all the way round and then it comes in here. Okay, can I launch a train at this side? I can launch a train from here. Right, is this a catenaried line? It looks like it is. It looks like it's catenaried all the way up. So we'll possibly get an electric train on this. and that is going round and then into there. Right, I can get an electric train on there. Okay, so I'll release it from that depot. We'll get 2 of whatever it is we are going to be rolling with. So go here, electrical multiple units. We'll have a look in here first. Regional railways, Merseyrail, Manchester, regional railways again, Central, NSE, Network Southeast. Right. Do I want 2 of these? There's some there. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Buy that. And buy that again. Okay, so these ones are going to be running on the Ipswich to Peterborough line. Let's make sure that they can actually get onto there. And it's not going to do something kind of stupid. Right. Important. Unable to find paths to stop. Missing electrical tracks. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was all catenaried. Right, so this... Where's your line, my friend? Right, so this is all good. Right, it can come out of that depot. No, it cannot. Aha! Right, so... This might have been our problemo. Let's try that again. Ipswich to Peterborough. Okay, so it was just that section there. Wasn't it catenaried? Which was my bad. Now it should work. Push play, or the train won't escape from its dingy depot from hell. I quite like these things. Obviously these are more like a down south train, an Englandshire train. There's not any of these in Scotland, or not that I've seen. I have seen them before down south, but never seen them up north. So you are heading out, right, while you are doing your thing, because I think you are possibly set to wait for a full load at Peterborough. Okay, so we'll maybe let that train head out. And I'll maybe try something dangerous, like turning the other train round. I think I can possibly do that. Maybe. I hope that they are short enough to fit in these smaller terminus platforms. I'm pretty sure they will be. Let's just check this one to start with. If I can get it turned around. Obviously we've had issues with trains not going to where the hell they're supposed to go, or where we want them to go. Now it's obviously going to be travelling down the wrong side of the track for a certain amount of time, but there's nothing else that could come onto this track to get in that train's way. It should have free roam, quite literally. Now I should probably create like a bypass or something for other trains, or for any freight trains that want to possibly go up there at some point, or at least have a line that comes onto there so it can go through. Getting a lot of traffic build up down here. I suppose it's not too bad. Right, will you turn around and go to Ipswich? You will. Right, that's still the main line that's causing problems there. Now this should stop and wait for a full load. The other one should be well on its way. There it is. Going hell of a slow. That's okay. And can we even see the other one in the background? No, because the airport is in the way. Now, how big is this platform? Oh, it's going to be tight. I think it might be okay. Well, the moment of truth is upon us. Nah, it's going to be fine. Tons of room. Is there tons of room? Just. just enough room. So if it fits in at this side, this one here should fit in at the other side. Because I think they're probably about the same size. There we go. Now she's picked up a bit of speed. Yeah, this one looks the same. Cross over to your other side. And then it goes. Right, so these two are now done and dusted. Excellent. Right, the Channel Coast train now. I know that the Channel Coast train goes from London to Dover to somewhere else, right? Now it goes into here and then round. Now what I would like to use for this, I'm actually going to bring up the depots, so I select the correct one. This one should be fine. Buy a vehicle, a diesel. Right, so a diesel in here. County of Norfolk, Network Southeast. Right, so I want to add one of these. I'm pretty sure these are Network Southeast trains. Passengers. Now, do we take old school stuff? Is there Network Southeast in here? There's ScotRail, DRS, Virgin Trains, Anglia, First Great Western. I think it's in here actually, so that's the brake coach. We're using very old wagons here, but it's fine. Add that to the end. I think this one should actually go there. I think. Now it's only got a capacity of 84. 84 is fine. Right, buy that. Remove this. Go to diesels. Get that. And then get the second one. Now you are County of Norfolk. We want to add this one. Buy that. Right, so we've got the two of these running on that Channel coastline. Now it's our very first intercity. Channel Coast. Right, you head out first. Once this train reaches the station, I will allow the second train to leave. Where are you, my friend? There you are. Heading out slowly but surely. Now, the next one is the East Coast line, which we'll have to do as well. Network Southeast. Excellent. The County of Norfolk. Right, so that one has escaped, has it? It has. Right, see you later. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got this to wait for a full load at London, which might be kind of stupid. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. And then tell it to leave once it gets to the other side, so I can launch the next one. Let's jump on board with it until it gets to where it needs to actually go. I hope it can get onto the line it needs to actually go onto. It's sticking on this line, which I suppose is fine. Network Southeast. So we're passing the freight train there, that's fine, we're not getting held up by any freight trains, we're just sort of cruising past at a decent speed as well. 71. How are you going to get onto the line you are supposed to be on. Okay, it's changing over there. And then it's on the line, okay. Yeah, and then you head in this side. No sign of the Channel Tunnel train, which is there somewhere or other. Right, so while you are approaching, I'm going to set the other one to leave. Go to this depot. Yep. RLP ITC Channel Coast. Right, so that one is heading out now as well. Right, this one is just rolling into the station. Now it is going to try and wait for a full load, but we're going to tell it to go. I mean, I highly doubt there's going to be... There's 158 people waiting for the old Eurostar. $84. There it is. Right, it stopped. No one... One person got on. One person is fine. And then go to Dover before the next train arrives. Where is the next train? Should be about... Ah, it's there. Hello, my friend. This is the Oak Valley, or whatever the hell it is. What is it? The Old Oak Common. Cool. Right. The autosave is doing its thing, which is nice. Now the next train is the East Coast train. Now I have a plan for this, however, it might involve building a train, which will be interesting. There are pre-made trains that I would like to use for this, but I might have to build one. I will also have to change this line here to Catanarade line. So let's do that now, right? So upgrade that and that. It didn't do that section, which is odd. Right, this... And the train needs to fit in this station here. That's the issue we might have. So along the East Coast, there are East Coast livery trains, and you'll see them in just a second. And these are the ones I want to fire down this line. A mix of East Coast and possibly some Great Northeastern Railways trains. Right, so you head into Hull. Yay. You then go that way. Alright, and then you head down in this way. And then you go that way into Norwich. And then I don't know which platform you're going to go into here. I think it stays on this left hand side one. Hold on, let's just check it just in case we're wrong. So East Coast, yeah, you actually, yeah, you transfer over to that side there. Okay, right, good job, I checked that. Or we would have been screwed. Okay, so that section is done. Yeah, so where does it go? We're past it. Right, goes out with Ipswich. Where was I looking at there? Yeah, so this second line, and then I think it's good. I think it's all catenaried up. I mean, I'm just gonna do this section as well for peace of mind, and then it goes into one of these platforms down here, and then the rest is all sort of diesel trains running around. Okay, right, that's fine. So that line should now be complete, so we should be able to go and build this thing now, or buy the trains for it. Maybe. Let's go and have a look. So I was going to launch it from down here. I was going to build a little one-time depot just outside Newcastle, not Carlisle. Thanks, lag. Right. So down here somewhere, in fact. Get me a wee line that pops out here. Double slip switch that for reasons, and then go to buildings. Do this, make life easier for yourself. Spin you round. You look like you've popped nicely onto there. And let's have a look in here. Now the train I was going to use is in here. Right, the 250 East Coast standard set. Now the problem is, this is long, 249 meters, as we can see there. So yeah, that's long. Buy it though, and then let's do now. When I recorded this episode the last two previous times, I actually just built the train. I built one that was quite small. And then the next episode I built it to quite bigger and realised there was a wee bit more space, and now I just want to see if a full-sized version of the train will fit into the station. Science. East Coast. Right, no horrible unelectrified messages popping up there. Should hopefully be good. There we go. This thing looks really nice. East Coast there. How big are you? I mean, I know it's big. This I know. But how big is it? I think it's maybe... Nah, 240 is not that bad. I mean, this is 320 standard, right? Is that as long as that? Maybe, maybe not. We are about to find out. We've got some nice trains running in and out of Newcastle there. Right, come on train. Where art thou? Right, it's getting there. Is it still in the depot? Are you clear of the depot? You're clear of the depot. How long are you? Now this one obviously comes pre-built with like the buffet car and stuff. 2 first class buffet and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standard class carriages. Yeah, you're way too big. Or are you? See this, right? Okay, so it fits in at that side just before the junction as well. So it can cross over. And you were, right, details, 250 meters pretty much. Okay, so now we want to go into here and buy vehicles. I want an electric. I want this, right? And we'll start from the top. We'll go with the white, GNER, passengers. Now there are different GNER coaches floating about in these menus. It's just whether or not you can sort of find them or not. I'm pretty sure there's ones in here. So go to the top. Right, dynamic lines, first class. Right, so there's standard class in there. Okay, the buffet cars, wait. And sleeper cars, wait. Intercity Swallow, there we go. Right, so there's this coach here, right? Mark IV coaches, and then we've got this, the driving vans. Now this one here is clearly the buffet car. So we want to add 2 of these, a buffet car, and then 1, 2. I would imagine one of these would be like a sleeper, but so that's 193. Now we're not making this 5, we're only going to make it 4, and we've got a white variant on there, right? That's 212. Excellent. Buy it, sit it on a line. The good old East Coast, right? Thought it was going to crash there. Turns out it's A-OK. Now that East Coast train that's powering off down the line there, we know fits in the station at this side. However, does it fit in the station at the London side? That is something we are going to have to check. Because if not, that'll just play complete havoc with the rest of the trains that are kicking about on the line. And these are pretty cool. So this should be like first class. This is the buffet, and these are just standard. They all sort of look the same, but it's kind of cool. Just throwing everything on, basically. It's got this weird wire mesh in the windows. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can. Now the other one was 250, so this one at 215 or whatever it is should be just fine. Right, and then we want to buy electrical multiple units. Head down. Where's the 250s? The 250s. They're there. Get me another East Coast one. Buy that, because we'll have 4 running up and down here. So buy that. And then we want to go into electrics. We'll want this. Now we did a white. Let's do a orange or yellow or gold, or I think it's like yellow. Not gold. Not orange. Right. Passengers. Now I'm pretty sure. Right, I saw these things. Saw them in here. First class. GNER. Oh, it's there. Right, so we could make this one slightly different. So we get 1, 2 of them. Now I think this one will actually be longer, which seems kind of weird, but, and then we go in TSGNER. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 181. Go to the intercity. There, this. Alright, add that. Driving van. Trailer. Buy. 200 meters. This one's slightly shorter, which seems odd, but hey ho. Right, so that train is off in all its glory. It is. It's actually going with the driving van and the Catanarade one at the end. I love the fact that these mods do that. If it's got a driving van trailer, or like the old school driving brake coach one as well for the older class trains, It's awesome that it does this. It really is pretty unique. Right, now, so there's no train there. Let's go to East Coast, right, and find out where the first train actually is. You are heading for Norwich. I might let this one get to Ipswich, and then I'll release the next East Coast train. Now it looks like it's absolutely blowing past this mail train, which is limited to like 60. That's a nice cool view, and we've got lots of oil trains in the background. Nice. Right. What is the next line? It's the England South. Right. I'm going to throw quite a lot of trains on here. The intercity Highland to Glasgow. We could probably do that one next. The other lines, the EWS, the England, Wales, Scotland, and the England South is the one that goes from Edinburgh down to London. I'm going to do those in the next episode because there's a lot of trains going to be heading onto there. This looks really cool, actually. This other train, the fuel train, is slightly creeping ahead. Also, this East Coast, hold on, what's your major malfunction? Could not connect to all stations. Ooh. Oh god. Why did you not tell me that before? What? How can you not connect to all stations? Where are you going? Uh-oh, it didn't cross over right there. Okay, that's bad. But it still stopped in this station. Okay, mass confusion is about to entail. What is going on? What is going on? Push pause before that train leaves. Go to this. Get me tracks. Upgrade. Right, let's check this line. There might be something on this line that's stopping it from doing what it needs to do. Right, so you're all good. And then it goes round here, and pretty much everything here is catenaried. It's going to have to move over there and go into there. Let's just do these ones as well, because I didn't actually check. It might be trying to get into one of these platforms. It is trying to get into one of those platforms. Okay. So now one train is kind of on the wrong line, but it should be able to sort itself out. Possibly. It's going to be in the wrong platform for the next one as well. Let's go and... yeah, this one is moving out. Okay. Hopefully it can get on its correct platform. The other one should be up here at... yeah, you're just leaving Hull, which is fine. And then because these take a hot minute to get out, we will we'll set this one to go. So you're going on to the East Coast. See you later, my friend. UK mainline is still screwed until I fix it. There's no trains on there though, so we're all good. Right, so what was the next one we were going to do? The Highland to Glasgow. And this one should be... I was going to say this one should be fairly easy-ish. It might not be. Now, I've already done the airports one. No, I have not. So they're probably going to be ScotRail stuff. So the Glasgow Highland line goes into Perth and then it heads up towards Aviemore, and then in Inverness. Is there some way... Oh, it goes to Fort William, actually. Yeah, and I can build a depot out here and launch that train. No problem. Now, there's no tannery up here. Buildings. Give me that. I think they are planning to make all the lines up here in Scotland good old... what do you call it? Now, what do I want to throw on here? Probably a ScotRail, but a newer ScotRail. So add one of these. Right, the 150-1. Add one of those. Wait. Okay, so buy that. Get me this. The one with the 3. Where are you, my friend? You're there. Get rid of that. Buy that. And then duplicate them. Yes, because we'll have 4 on there. Okay, it's kind of did something weird there. That's okay. ITC Ireland. There we go. Highland to Glasgow. So we'll let that one roll out, and then I'm going to go and check my East Coast train. There we go. There's the new, or the newish ScotRail livery there. Yeah, we've got some Strathclyde trains, some Strathclyde diesels running on the other line. Right, so off you go. And then while that's doing its thing, check the East Coast madness. It's just arriving into London North. Perfect timing. It looks like it's arrived possibly on its correct platform. It has, right. So the end of the train stops there. And it is long enough. Now I am aware that there's no platform here. Don't necessarily... not necessarily too worried about that. Now once this one starts rolling, I will release the last GNER train. So there it is, heading back out. And the GNERs are smaller than this, so we know that they will fit, no problem. Excellent. Go up here. Right, surely that East Coast train should have cleared. It has. And set you on East Coast. East Coast. Off it goes. Excellent. Right, so there's the other sort of gold liveried one. What does that say? Scottish Enterprise. They're not really in Scotland, but hey-ho, it's fine. Alright, so that one is heading out. We know it fits. That's okay. Let's see if I can get another one of my ScotRail trains off on its merry way. So the other one, Yeah, so it's heading for Inverness. Or it should be. Let's see if we can see it. It might be, it's right there. There we go. Excellent. Now, in the next episode, we will do this England, Wales, Scotland, and the England South as well. And then we've got intercity London North East to Yorkshire. Cool. Right, so we've got this one running. This one has not reached Inverness yet, so I'm not going to release the next train. There's a train heading up for Fort William. SPT. Nice. Ooh, there is a lot of traffic on that motorway. Like, an absolutely ridiculous amount. Upgrade that. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, everyone is trying to get round this way. A roundabout in here might have been a good idea. I've not really done anything with roads. Now, I probably should. Roads are something I always seem to neglect, and it's a really bad habit to neglect roads, because then you end up with this sort of madness right here. The Highland, Glasgow. And it seems to be spamming a lot of these new age architecture houses, which would probably seem fine in like Germany or Holland, Spain, but yeah, you don't get stuff like that. This one sort of looks like Asian, kinda. Oh well. Right, so this thing is heading out, which is fine. Now we've got a lot of other Scottish railways to do, but there's lots of different ScotRail livery trains, so we'll be just fine. But we shall leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. In fact, why are we looking at this dreary sprinter? Let's look at something cool. This thing's my new favourite for the moment. But yeah, we shall leave it there for that episode. We'll get some more trains rolling in the next one. It is sort of slow going, but we've got lots of new stock to play with. But as always, I have been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map, and I will catch you later.